It's Devin from Gaussian, and today we're going to talk about a very serious topic, field recorders. What are you spending your money on? Today we're going to shoot out 3 different recorders, the F8N Pro, the Zoom H5, and the Tascam DR70D, using the same 2 microphones, and just see what we get. I use all of these on sets, so don't think that one is more important or better or worse. They all have their applications, they all have their places. I use the Zoom F8N Pro when I'm out in the field because it's so feature heavy, but sometimes it's a little too big, or maybe I just don't need all that power, or maybe it sucks up too much power and I don't want to bring 100 batteries or a big power bank with me. Maybe I'm hiding in a little spot in the corner because the actor walks by and I need to be hiding there. Well, I need my smaller recorder. So I don't want you to think that one recorder is better than the other. Today we're just going to be focusing on the preamps and the sound. Different recorders have different limitations, different capabilities, but here's the specs we're going to be using that each of these 3 recorders can handle. Okay, so we've got a bedroom scene mocked up here. Just imagine someone's contemplating life, just sitting in bed. I've got myself mic'd up with the Deity Theos system, all stock. I am just clipped under my sweatshirt here. I'm gonna do the same for Isabella, my girlfriend, who's gonna show you the female voice. She's just gonna be clipped on the inside of her button up. I've also got the this little short pencil condenser microphone here that's great for indoors. It's the Sony ECM673, one of my favorite microphones. We're not gonna move that. Obviously you can see it. I'm purposefully pulling out a little more than you normally would, just so you can see the distance of the microphone, and it just kind of connects.
You'll never see cheese the way I see cheese. You'll never smell cheese the way I smell cheese. I love cheese. You'll never see cheese the way I see cheese. You'll never smell cheese the way I smell cheese. I love cheese. You'll never see cheese the way I see cheese. You'll never smell cheese the way I smell cheese. I love cheese.
You don't see cheese the way I see cheese. You don't smell cheese the way I smell cheese. I love cheese. You'll never see cheese the way I see cheese. You'll never smell cheese the way I smell cheese. I love cheese. You'll never see cheese the way I see cheese. You'll never smell cheese the way I smell cheese. I love cheese.
You'll never see cheese the way I see cheese. You'll never smell cheese the way I smell cheese. I love cheese. You'll never see cheese the way I see cheese. You'll never smell cheese the way I smell cheese. I love cheese. You'll never see cheese the way I see cheese. You'll never smell cheese the way I smell cheese. I love cheese.
You don't see cheese the way I see cheese. You don't smell cheese the way I smell cheese. I love cheese. You'll never see cheese the way I see cheese. You'll never smell cheese the way I smell cheese. I love cheese. You'll never see cheese the way I see cheese. You'll never smell cheese the way I smell cheese. I love cheese. What did you think? How'd they sound? Did the 2 more budget-friendly recorders sound like budget-friendly recorders, or do you think you can get away with them? I think in the end we can all agree that each of these recorders sound pretty good. You can't really go wrong with any of them. Again, they each have their specs and features like amounts of inputs, capability of quality, different features like limiters and compressors. I think you can use any of these 3 recorders and have a great time on your production. You can get a good sound. There's so much that goes into getting a good sound outside of just what mic you have, what recorder you have, what gear you have. I always suggest hiring a sound guy on your set. They're gonna know what recorder to use for what situation. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks so much for watching. Please hit that bell, like, and then most of all, comment. I wanna know what recorders people are actually using. I wanna know if this video made a difference. Maybe you're like, okay, it's time for me to go buy that nicer one now. Or maybe you're saying, okay, I think I could downgrade to one that's not quite as fancy, because I can let it get beat up and it's still gonna sound just as good. I'm curious to know what you guys think and if this video is helpful, so we'll see you next time.